Happy Friday. We have made it to the weekend. Yay. 2 new products came out today also. That always makes for a good Friday as well. One of them we're going to break tonight, and one of them we will start on tomorrow night. But yeah, anytime it's a new release day, it's a good day in my book. So before we get started ripping packs tonight, we do have some information to go over. So let's get started with that. First up, just a note there that my feedback is completely automated on eBay. So anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get it in return. You don't have to wait for me to get caught up or find time to do it. It should automatically, like instantaneously show up. And the second thing you see there is a note to say thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you that bids with me, breaks with me, chats with me, stops by and says hey. So thank you everyone for joining the break tonight. Next up, this is a look at the breaks that are coming up on the next in the next 5 days on eBay. I do list new things pretty much every night, and they are generally 5-day listings because anything shorter than that, eBay charges us a hefty little fee. So tomorrow night, we've got a couple of autographed memorabilia things there. 3 actually, a mini helmet, a full-size helmet, and a multi-sport jersey. And then we're going to break another chunk of Leaf Metal Draft football, which we're starting tonight. And we will also break a half case of Elite Draft Picks football. That's the other thing that came out today, but we'll start breaking it tomorrow night. On Sunday, a 1-box break or 2 in there, as well as a half case of 2011 Prime Signatures. The last of the Trinity baseball will go on Sunday with a half case break of that. And we will also break the back half of a Gypsy Queen case that we started earlier this week. On Monday, we have a couple of 1-box things, an autographed basketball jersey, another half case of Optic. On Tuesday, some more Leaf Metal drafts, some more Elite drafts, some more Flawless football, and an autographed jersey. On Wednesday, another full-size helmet, a couple of 1-box breaks, and we'll do a full 12-box inner case of Diamond Kings baseball on Wednesday as well. That's the day it comes out. So those are the days ahead, but for tonight, we are breaking in this order actually as well. So the jersey is first, and then Leaf Metal Draft football, Flawless football, and Optic basketball. At least I'm pretty sure it's in that order. Flawless and Metal Draft could be flipped, but well, anyway, it's roughly that order. And of course, you see our autographed football jersey. That is a completely free shipping item. Those go out once every 6 to 7 days. I am anticipating it to ship on Thursday. Our paid shipping breaks tonight. That's Leaf Metal Draft football, Flawless football, and Optic basketball. I'm estimating to go out on Tuesday. That is always plus or minus a day. Could go Monday, could possibly slide to Wednesday. I'm hopeful for Tuesday. I do have a couple of meetings and appointments early in the week. So I'm kind of trying to gauge my anticipated shipping around what I know my schedule looks like as well. First up tonight, 2018 Hit Parade autographed football jersey. This is the second time we've opened a 2018 Hit Parade football jersey. This particular one is was exclusive to a Chicago card show. And yeah, that's the one we're opening tonight. So, like everything that we're going to open tonight, it ended on eBay tonight, April the 6th. We're breaking it tonight, April the 6th. And, of course, you see team names on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right. Anytime you see the thing that says no bids buyback, like we saw up there for the Arizona Cardinals, that just means it's an orphan team. Nobody gave it a forever home, so it hangs out here with me. Next, you are noticing that the background is going out of focus there, but that is by design. Please don't worry. We're still going to be able to see everything just fine. Of course, that spreadsheet will go up again before the start of the next break. What you just saw is obviously the bidders for this break. Hi, Wayne. Hi, Dustin. How are you guys tonight? Wayne, I got your... Oh, man, I'm just knocking stuff down here. I got your Eagles helmet on the way to you today, Wayne, so you ought to have it pretty soon. Early part of next week, it should show up. And there's cards and stuff in there too, of course, but the helmet I know you're particularly interested in. This is a nice one. Patriots. This is a little advertisement thing, which probably has expired. Yeah, it did. For the Patriots, Rob Gronkowski. Yeah. There's the Gronk signature. You have got our COA in here is from Steiner. Okay, Steiner Sports Memorabilia. And there's just the name on the back. But we, of course, we know Rob Gronkowski is a Patriot. So Patriots with a nice little hit there and the Gronk jersey. Let's get our spreadsheet set back up here. And we are going to do some Leaf Metal Draft that just came out today. So once again, if you are in this break for Leaf Metal Draft, your anticipated shipping date is Tuesday. Could possibly be a day earlier, could possibly fall a day later. My best estimate is Tuesday. If you do not hit a card in this break that is upcoming or the break that we just finished, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card for your team. Typically, that's going to be sent with the next hit, okay, your next package that goes out. If you want it sent sooner, that's fine. Just send me a message on eBay. We'll take care of it for you. So tonight, 5 boxes of 2018 Leaf Metal Draft Football. Third of a case, break number 1, just came out today. All of our spots, of course, were sold by the last name, first letter of the last name. So, yeah, we've got a lot of fun stuff we're going to be looking for in here tonight. And it is the start of a new case, obviously, because it just came out today. So what I'm going to do is take out all 15 of our boxes. This is the way I always do new cases when we're not going to break the entire case at once. So I'm going to take out all 15 boxes. We'll number them on the end, and then I will use random.org to pick out which 5 we open tonight versus which 5 we open tomorrow night versus the 5 that are left, later for the final break out of this case. Each one of our boxes will have 5 hits in it. It's autographs. Everything I believe in here is on card. I mean, Leaf is generally all on card. And what else? They have them pre-packaged in here, so there aren't packs to open. They're always in sleeves and top loaders inside the box. Well, I made a hot mess of that one, didn't I? But you know I like Leaf products. I break a lot of Leaf stuff because I like their products. I think they usually have some pretty awesome stuff. And I am looking forward to seeing what we can find in here tonight. Checklist for it looks, I haven't seen the full checklist because Leaf is a little dicey sometimes about providing us with the full checklist right away. But what I did see was the same as what I had on the listing there, of course, that gives some of the sample players and hits in it, and it looks to be pretty solid. All right, whoops. I knew I was going to do that. All right, so there we have 1 through 15 typed in at random, and I will hit random just one time, and the first 5 numbers that come up, those are the 5 boxes we'll open tonight. It gives us 7, 11, 9, 6, and 15. So that is 6, 7, 9, 11, 15. 6, 7, 9, 11, 15. All right. 6, 7. There is 9. 15 and 11. Is that right? Yeah, that's 5. I am excited to get started with 2018 football. It's always the most fun at the beginning, right? Like before the draft. I mean, it's fun after the draft too, but part of the thing I love about the Leaf products and the early stuff from Panini too, like Elite that we're going to start breaking tomorrow night, we get a chance to kind of stockpile some hits in advance of the draft, and it's kind of, it is a bit like playing the stock market, so we're just kind of guessing as to who's going to be hot and hoping we have the hot hand, so to speak. And there's just, that's what the inside of these look like when they're empty. I'm I'm going to go ahead and just get all of them out at once, and then we can look at them all at once as well. And I only ordered a case of this because of Elite Football coming out on the same day. I may go back and pick up another case of this, though, depending on how it breaks tonight and tomorrow night. If if we're pulling some awesome stuff out of it, I may go back and try to locate another case somewhere along the way. But usually on the Leaf stuff, I have more than one case, but I don't know. This one I just kind of thought, oh, look, Elite Draft is coming out the same day, and but I forgot Elite Draft doesn't have a lot of base cards in it, so. We're almost there. The beauty of it is, of course, no packs to mess with. Once we get all the boxes open, we can zip through this at a pretty decent little clip. Well, maybe I can get us in there. I need to change out my blade on that utility knife, but I kind of don't want to because I'm afraid of, what slips, I'll cut my hand off. So I don't keep it super, super sharp normally. All right, so we are starting off here with Rashad Perry. That's a nice little hit there, numbered 220, or Penny. Sorry, I said Perry, didn't I? Rashad Penny, 220, and of course that goes to last name P. Then we have Kenny Hill, Armed and Dangerous, insert 215. An Armed and Dangerous coming in behind that for Ben Kurt. And is that one not numbered? I guess it isn't. All the numbers are on the back, so I guess that one is not numbered. Antonio Callaway, Touchdown Kings 220. Oh boy. Somebody's happy. Josh Allen. Oh, he's not numbered though. Daggone it. I wanted Josh Allen to be numbered, but that's all right. I'm still happy to have Josh Allen. Maybe we'll find another one that's numbered as we go along here. Darren Carrington is not numbered. Tenacious D insert, and this is Arden Key, numbered to 15. Goes to the K, of course. Then we have Cam Sereny to 15. DJ Chark to 15. These are all like trying to slide out the top. I need to like kind of reseat all of those to a certain extent. Armed and Dangerous Mason Rudolph. That may turn out to be an interesting little hit. He's obviously, I don't think he's going to be a first rounder. He's probably somewhere second, maybe third round, but he might turn out to be interesting. Mark Walton, Touchdown Kings. Touchdown Kings for Marcel Aitman. Dalton Schultz, numbered to 15. A redemption coming up for Trenton Thompson, Tenacious D autograph card. Armed and Dangerous, Sam DeArnold. All right, we've already hit a nice Josh Allen. Now we're going to hit a nice Sam DeArnold to 35. Deontay Burnett to 15. Alan Lazard, 30 to 35. Oh, Rashaan Evans. That's a nice hit, too, for the E's. J.T. Barrett, numbered to 35. James Washington, numbered to 20. DeAndre Gouldsby, State Pride insert. DJ Moore. Mike Gesicki to 20. Followed by Akram Wadley to 7. Nice low number on that one. Oh, Cortland Sutton. That's also a nice little hit. The Sutton is not numbered on the Touchdown Kings insert. So once again, we'll kind of buzz through these as a quick little... I'm just trying to reseat these so they're sitting a little lower in their top loaders there. So we'll just do another quick little buzz through here because normally I recap everything in here is a hit. But just in case someone missed it earlier, came in late, whatever the case may be, we'll buzz through these again. And of course, once again, remember that these positions were all sold by first letter of the last name. So that would be for the G, this would be for the W, etc. And of course, we're going to break 5 more boxes of this tomorrow night, Saturday night. And then the final 5 boxes, first part of next week. And tomorrow night also starting Elite Draft. And we'll do that in half case quantity tomorrow night. And I guess they said, whose autographs were they waiting on? Was it Allen or one of them? One of the big 3, Rosen, Allen, or DeArnold. One of those 3. They were waiting on their autographs and they were starting to put them all in Elite as redemptions. And then they showed up. So they were trying to manually go through and pull out the redemptions and place them with the live hits in the product, or with the product, so that, with the cards, so that they would be live in the product. And apparently they got most of them, and they missed like 30 some odd that went out as redemptions because they didn't find them in time or whatever. But they have the cards there, and they'll redeem like right away. I'll have to look back up though and see which player it was. It was one of those big 3, but I can't remember specifically which one. So that is Leaf Metal Draft, 3rd of the case in the books. And that's going to roll us into Flawless Football, which will be the 3rd break we've done of Flawless, but it is the start of a new case. So we'll take both boxes out and number them on the end and use random.org to decide which one we open tonight. So once again, anticipated shipping date for Flawless Football Tuesday, plus or minus a day. And if you do not pull anything in the break, you are still entitled to a trading card. It can be from any year or any series for your team. And that's typically sent with the next hit, but on a paid shipping break like we would have, like we had with Leaf Metal Draft and like we'll have here for Flawless, it will go out with the rest of the break. You won't have to wait on it since it was a paid shipping break. It'll go out right away. This is going to be 1 box, or actually technically 1 suitcase of 2017 Panini Flawless Football. It's a half case break, break number 3. Once again, it ended tonight, April the 6th on eBay, and we're going to bust into it tonight, April the 6th. And hopefully we're going to find something really awesome. I kind of have a good feeling about this case. Like, for sure, we pulled nice stuff out of the other case, too. Like, you're not going to not pull nice stuff out of Flawless. But I don't know. I just have a feeling that this case is going to be even better than our last case. That's my thought, anyway. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. I always look at these things and wonder, like, how much less could they sell this for if they didn't put it in this kind of packaging? Of course, you know, I guess it would be hard to trade out the kind of money that we're talking about charge the kind of money that we're talking about if you didn't have this kind of packaging, though, right? That's my thought. And let's get over here. This time we're going to go 3 different times into random, okay? So the first 2 times are not going to count. It's going to be the 3rd and final time that will tell us which box we're going to open tonight. So ignore the first one, ignore the second one. Here comes the 3rd and final. There you'll see we've done it 3 times. It gives us suitcase number 1. So let me get suitcase number 1. I'm going to put number 2 out of its misery over there. And let's get cracking. see what we can find in some Flawless football. Well, Flawless, David, has been pretty good for us. I mean, the first couple of cases, we definitely pulled some nice hits out of them. But as I said, I have a feeling that this case is probably going to be our best case. That's my thought. Now, whether or not that bears out to be true, I don't know. Sometimes I get those sort of feelings and they're right, and sometimes I get those sort of feelings and they're not right. So you kind of never know. So we have 3 cards, of course, that are encased. That is always the way it is with Flawless. And then the rest of our cards are in this little box here, which I'm going to get open right now. Of our encased cards, 2 of them will have actual gemstones in them. Third one will be a nice little autographed card. But we always save those for last, because you know how I am. I like to save the best stuff for the last. Foreman /20 for the Texans with the nice big swatch there. Packers have a cool little hit here coming out. Numbered /10, we've got relics from Jordy Nelson, Aaron Rodgers, and Clay Matthews. And a couple of them there are 3-color. Cowboys hitting a little Bob Lilly, numbered /2. Not going to be sad about that. I always like pulling a Bob Lilly, especially when it is numbered 2 of 2. Sterling Shepard, numbered /220. Awesome patch, and of course an on-card auto for the New York Giants. D.D. Westbrook for the Jags. That is numbered /10, but you know what? That's part of a Nike swoosh. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but that right there is part of the swoosh. So, pretty cool little hit as well for the Jags. Oh, Steelers. Hey, Mean Joe Green, baby. Numbered /5. I love that hit for the Steelers. And Marcus Mariota /5 for the Tennessee Titans. Now let's look at our encased cards. Numbered /5, also for the Giants, we have Eli Manning. That is an emerald, is our little gemstone in there. And this is numbered /4, LaShawn McCoy for the Buffalo Bills. And LaShawn is a little diamond gemstone, a little chip of diamond in there. Our encased signature card, oh wow. Cleveland Browns hit Jim Brown /5. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. All right, so let's recap Flawless here. Kobe says, oh, you're just south of me. Okay, so you're in Kentucky too. So you know we're supposed to be getting all this snow tonight. I'm so bummed out about it. But I am like all cozy, right? Like I put on my little flannel, I got on my little flannel bottom PJs and everything, getting ready for the weather coming in. Marcus Mariota for the Titans, numbered /5. Mean Joe Green, numbered /5 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. My Steelers. D.D. Westbrook /10, part of the Nike swoosh. Sterling Shepard /20 for the Giants. Bob Lilly /2 for the Cowboys. For the Packers /10, we have the relic for Jordy Nelson and Aaron Rodgers and Clay Matthews. Deonta Foreman, numbered /20 for the Texans. I think that says 20. Yeah, I had to double check that. I said 20 and then I wasn't sure that was right. Our 3 encased cards out of this suitcase. Jim Brown for the Browns, numbered /5. Numbered /4, the LaShawn McCoy for the Bills with the little chip of diamond in it. And then Eli Manning /5 with a little piece of an emerald in there. So that is Flawless, all ready to go. Yeah, T. Cassidy, that is a sweet Jim Brown. Do you have the Browns tonight? And Kobe, oh, you're just 45 miles south of me. So are you down near like Stanford and that kind of area, like Lincoln County sort of area? All right, let me get our spreadsheet set back up here, and we're going to roll into Optic Basketball. Switching gears. And so for all my football folks that might be taking off, not sticking around for basketball, once again, thank you. Always appreciate you hanging out with me, bidding with me, breaking with me. Hopefully I will see you again on another break along the way. So if you are in this break for Optic Basketball, you're definitely going to pull a card because there's tons of base cards in here too. So every team will pull a card. You don't have to worry about the consolation card stuff. But your anticipated shipping date, once again, is Tuesday, always plus or minus a day. So could be Monday, could be Wednesday, hoping for Tuesday or sooner. Sometimes I get them done sooner. I just know I've got a lot coming up at the first of the week. 6 boxes of 2017-18 Donruss Optic Basketball. This is a half case break. It is break number 2. This came out on Wednesday. We started this case on Wednesday. We are finishing it up tonight, Friday the 6th. And of course, we have more Optic coming up next week. We'll do a couple more half case breaks, and then we'll do some full case breaks as well. Oh, Kobe, you are in Stanford. You know what? I am from Stanford originally. I was born and raised in Stanford. Actually, I was born, I guess, technically in Danville, in the hospital in Danville, but I grew up in Stanford and moved to Lexington a long time ago, then lived out in California for a while in the LA area, and then back to Lexington. Will, our jersey was Gronkowski for the Patriots. So Kobe, you guys got some of that tornado warning action the other night too then, right? I mean, because in fact, you guys got, well, Boyle County anyway, down around Danville and whatnot, they got hit with whatever it was, a tornado or straight line winds or whatever it was. Looked like they got popped pretty good. For us, it was the warning, which of course was right before the break. So all the sirens are going off, you know, the city announcements about the warning. My mom's calling, going, go to, you know, safe place. They've got on the screen, time to go to a safe shelter. I'm like, I cannot do it, Mom. I got a break. I got a break in like 5 minutes. So, you know, it was crazy. Will, did you have the Patriots in the jersey break? Is that Gronkowski getting ready to come to your house, my friend? So, Kobe, you're close to my age then. We would probably know some of the same people, I imagine, somewhere along the way. I haven't been down there in a lot in many years, though. My parents both live here in Lexington. They're divorced, but they both live over here. My sister lives in Pennsylvania now. My grandmother passed several years ago. My aunt and uncle both passed away. So I still have a few cousins there. Some of my cousins moved as well, but most of my family is gone from down there these days. So I'm not down there an awful lot, but Burke's Bakery still draws me back occasionally. Love some Burke's Bakery. Champ is here. We'll find a bunch of those inserts. This particular one is numbered to 99 with Steph Curry and the Warriors. And of course, you know, loads and loads of base cards and lots of numbered inserts, as well as one autograph card per box. To 175, the big man, Willie Cauley-Stein for the Kings. Well, Will, that's an excellent hit for you then on the Gronkowski jersey with the Patriots. So congrats on that. That's just an insert from Markelle Fultz, the rookies, but I usually point those out if I see them. I like them, and You guys probably like them. This is another insert series we'll find, retro series. That's, of course, Scottie Pippen and the Bulls on that card. Everyone does love Burke's Bakery. You know, my sister, for years, I mean, she lives in Pennsylvania now, but she lived in Michigan for a number of years. And periodically, I would, especially when I was still in college, I would run down to Burke's Bakery and get her stuff and FedEx it to her. Because she would be craving it, you know, in Michigan. Isn't that crazy? For the Pacers, that is to 199. And to this day, whenever she comes in for a holiday or something, we always make a trip down to Danville to Burke's Bakery. It's just funny. That's, you know, what we grow up with, but still love it. Rated rookie Donovan Mitchell. That was just a base rated rookie, not a refractor or anything, but still worth pointing out. Our signature hit here is DJ Wilson for the Bucks. Whenever we find our rated rookie autographs in here, they're typically going to be on card autos. Now, we can find autographs for other players as well. Those often are stickers, but our rated rookies are usually on card in here. Portland Trailblazers, C.J. McCollum. Oh, is that, Will, I didn't realize that was your first autographed jersey hit. I see you bidding on them, and I guess I don't pay attention all the time as to who pulls what. Rudy Gay Prism for the Spurs. Well, obviously I pay attention because I ship it out, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't keep track of whether or not it's the first one somebody's hit or the second or etc. But I really would have thought you'd hit more than that because I do see your info go by pretty regularly on the various things. Mark Gasol for the Grizzlies Prism. So congratulations on that. I'm glad we finally got one for you then, and a nice one too with Gronkowski. Oh, you're looking for De'Aaron Fox? Hey, I'd love to find you a De'Aaron Fox. You know I'm a UK fan. I went to college there, so I'm always happy to pull my UK guys. Miami Heat, Dion Waiters Prism. There's an all clear for takeoff Andrew Wiggins insert. And of course, you know, our annual exodus of players from the Kentucky Wildcats to the NBA has already begun. Kevin Knox saying he's gone for good. Not even going to explore it and think about it. Hire an agent and gone. That is a DeMar DeRozan All-Stars Prism. That LeBron there is going to be numbered. And it is to 79 for the Cavaliers. And where did I put, I meant to put our other numbered ones separate from the rest of our prisms. So let me do that real quickly here. And that way we can recap our numbered cards at the end too. I think we already looked at those. But just to be on the safe side, we flip through them again. Yeah, De'Aaron's kind of had his ups and downs this year, I think. I think it's just, you know, it's a grind for these guys to go, especially after just 1 year of college, because college is so different for them than high school and when they play AAU circuit and all of that. And it's really, you know, NBA season is long. I think most of these kids are not ready for that. And even the ones that start out of the gate really hot, it seems like oftentimes they kind of start cooling off a little bit as you get farther into the season. But I think De'Aaron's going to be fine. I mean, he's played well overall, and I'm sure that he will come back and be even more effective next year. Yeah, his offensive game, I agree with you, Kobe. I think he has been playing stronger overall from an offensive standpoint. I would agree with that. but I do think he's having some lapses on defense. That's just my take on it. Maybe that's not accurate, but that's kind of my take on it. But that's part of what I attribute to just, you know what, it's such a grind and it's so tough on these guys physically and mentally. And I think towards the end of the season, it just becomes more about like, oh boy, let's just score the ball and hope for the best. That is an Evan Turner to 199 for the Portland Trail Blazers. Oh, well, of course, Anthony Davis. We all love some Anthony Davis. All clear for takeoff, Malcolm Brogdon for 99. Well, maybe not everybody does, but I'll rephrase that. Everyone who's a Kentucky Wildcats fan, we probably all love Anthony Davis. If you're not a UK fan, you might not love him. I don't know. But certainly he's one of my favorite players as well. And I love DeMarcus Cousins and John Wall, but I love Boogie. I know a lot of people, they don't, because he plays the game very passionately, is the nice way to say it. To 175, Juwan Evans for the Clippers. And so some people, I realize, are not as much of a fan as I am of Boogie, but I love that guy. Willis Reed, there's a little throwback signature. That's for the Knicks. It's a sticker auto, and it is on the Dominator card set, numbered 249. Joe Johnson and the Jazz on that prism. DeAndre Jordan Clippers prism. Justin Patton will be numbered here. Justin is 279 for the T-Wolves. And Sean Kemp. Of course, now, guys, that says Seattle Supersonics on it. But cards always stay with their franchise. So, of course, the former Seattle Supersonics are the current Oklahoma City Thunder. So any Supersonics cards we pull, they go to the Thunder. And information about that and all kinds of other stuff related to things like that, you can find at the bottom of the listing description down in that special circumstances area. This particular one is under the subheading of, I think, like renamed, relocated teams or something to that effect. But virtually all breakers do that the same way, or at least all the ones I've ever known do it the same way, that the card stays with the franchise. But I think it's still worth mentioning. As the one time that I did not mention that, which was earlier this week, I think it was this week, about a card, I didn't mention it. I don't know. I think somewhere earlier in the break I had mentioned it, but when we came across a card about it, I did not specifically mention it again. And it just turned into an entire ordeal. Jonathan Simmons for the Magic. Which really it shouldn't, because, I mean, it is written there in the listing description. But it did. It did turn into a whole thing. So I try just to say it. Sometimes you have to hear it several times in one break. But covers the bases anyway. To 199, there is the man, Anthony Davis. A little AD action for NOLA. Miles Turner and the Pacers, prism. And a rookies insert, Josh Jackson for the Suns. That's not a refractor, but again, you don't find those super often, so I usually point them out as we go along. Thought TJ Leaf was the refractor, but it wasn't. It was Tracy McGrady underneath TJ Leaf that was shining so brightly there. All right, that is our second box, right? Yeah, that was second box we just finished. Third box I'm getting ready to cut the plastic on right now. So yeah, I don't know if we're really going to have snow here tomorrow or not. But they first said 1 to 3 inches. Now, keep in mind it was 60 degrees today. So first they said overnight, by tomorrow, between starting like 1 a.m. tonight and 10 a.m. tomorrow, that we were going to get 1 to 3 inches. Then they changed it and said we were going to get 3 to 5 inches. Then they changed it back to 1 to 3 inches. And I don't know if it's still that or if they've changed it to something else. But to go from 60 degrees today to potentially, 1 to 5 inches of snow tomorrow and 18 degrees tomorrow night, it's just so stupid. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's still Kobe. I think the last I heard, which was earlier today, they were still saying it was going to start in the overnight hours and taper off. It was going to start as rain, switch over maybe even to some sleet or freezing rain, then switch over to snow somewhere in the night and be snow, up through whatever time tomorrow, like around 10 or 11 a.m., I think. It's the last I heard. Now, it may have changed again. Kemba Walker to 39 for the Hornets. But, the only thing I care about is, can I get to the post office tomorrow? That's all I care about. Because, I get a lot. You have to kind of hustle it up on Saturday. Post office has shorter hours, so you can't get as much done. C.J. McCollum to 175 for the Blazers. So that's my only concern. There's a little rookies insert for Jason Tatum and the Celtics. It does not refract, but those show up maybe once a box on average. Goran Dragic for the Heat. That is a prism. So then we'll just have to, I guess, see how it shakes out tomorrow. But I did bust out my flannel PJs again for tonight. I admit it. I have them on right now. Or at least the bottoms of them on right now. Joel Embiid to 199 for the Philadelphia 76ers. And I kind of thought I was done with the snow for the year because I had them put away. But Dan Issel for the Denver Nuggets, right? Yeah, the Nuggets prism. Of course, Dan Issel, a UK guy once upon a time as well. Justin Patton for the T-Wolves. That is a prism, rated rookie. Jason Terry for the Bucks to 49 is our autograph. That is a sticker auto, a Dominator card, and Jason Terry and the Bucks taking home that one. Frank Jackson, NOLA, rated rookie prism. Oh, Adam, you have NOLA in here tonight then. All right, well then you are doing, you're rocking along pretty well then. Oh, Kobe, you were going to go to Louisville to the card show? I mean, who knows what it's really going to be like in the morning. Even if we get all that snow overnight, one would hope that they would not have it piled up on the road by the time, you wanted to go to the card show or whatever. For one thing, because it was 60 today, it should maybe melt a little quicker because the ground would be warmer. And also, you would think they would have snow plows and stuff kind of ready if we're supposed to be getting that much. Oh, you had the LeBron earlier. Okay. And then you had the Patton with the T-Wolves and then the Anthony Davis. Well, yeah, Adam, you are doing all right, man. And those are relatively low investment break for those teams. So your ROI is looking pretty good right now. Mark Gasol prism for the Grizzlies. An All-Stars Kyle Lowry for the Raptors, numbered 210. And of course, we've still got some more regular Donruss to break too. And what I'm thinking about doing, because, you know, we've been doing it in those 5-box breaks primarily because of the vast amount of base cards that it would require to sort and ship. So what I'm thinking about doing is taking the back half of that case, breaking it as a half case. This is Paul George Prism for the Pacers All-Stars. Breaking it as a 10-box half case, but just not shipping the base, only shipping like the hits and the rated rookies, inserts, that kind of thing. Mike Conley to 79 for the Grizzlies. Because the next day autos obviously are the appeal with the original Donruss, and we've had pretty good luck pulling those. And I would like to bust through those other 10 boxes. I just don't. Man, it's just, there's no way I could do all 10 boxes at once if it all had to ship together. Like every card shipped. That would be a nightmare. It would still take a really long time to break it, too. So I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. What do you think about that, Adam? How would you feel about that if we didn't ship the regular base out of regular Donruss, not Optic, but regular Donruss? But we broke 10 at a time instead of 5 at a time. Because I know you like basketball. You're in basketball breaks quite a bit. Because I've got a lot of other stuff I want to put together, too, to do mixers and things. But I got to get through some of the stuff that's here before I can get into that. Kemba Walker All-Stars to 49 for the Hornets. Yeah, so you think that might be the way to go, too? I mean, my thought is at this point, by the time we've broken a lot of Donruss, probably everybody's broken a lot of Donruss, Vince Carter Prism for the Kings. If you were trying to build a set, you probably already have what you need to build the set. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Tyler Dorsey and the Hawks, that is to 99. And at this point, you know, what we're really interested in are just the hits. And in particular, the next day autos out of Donruss, the original Donruss, not Optic. Rondé Hollis Jefferson Prism for the Nets. Chris Paul Prism Rockets. A little wishful thinking insert went by there just a second ago. Yeah, oh, for sure. It depends on the product. I mean, and there are, as you know, Adam, 99.9% of my breaks, I ship it all, the base and everything. Even in those tremendously huge breaks that are Series 1, Series 2, and Update in baseball. You know, you do those jumbo boxes at 500 cards a box, and a half case is 1,500 cards. Even those, I ship everything. But out of Donruss basketball, I just can't see it. It would be, well, it would be more than 1,500 cards if we did a half case of that. At once, I mean. But most of the time I do ship them all, but occasionally it just doesn't seem that, you know, that that's the way to go. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't ship all the base. There are plenty of people who, you're definitely right, just ship the hits or the hits and the inserts or whatever the case may be. John Wall All-Star for the Wizards. But that's kind of the way I've always done it. Again, because I know people like to set build and you like to get something for your money. The rookies, Lonzo Ball and the Lakers, was not a refractor. It was just the base insert, but champ is here, Kobe Bryant. TJ Leaf and the Pacers is our rated rookie autograph on card. Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of people, a lot of people do like getting the base for various reasons. Some people, they get them and they just toss them in the trash or they give them away. DJ Wilson Prism for the Bucks. Because they've told me that they do. So I know not everyone likes to get them. But at that point, once you've sorted it for some, you may as well just, sort it for everybody. Because you've got to still do the whole sort. If you do one team, you got to do all the teams. Frank Mason to 175 for the Kings. Kevin Love to 79 for the Cavs. You're still just hitting away on the numbered cards tonight, Adam. You're doing all right. Retro Glenn Rice, Miami Heat Prism. Mike Conley and the Grizzlies again. That one is to 199. But definitely it would be, things would get shipped a whole lot faster, obviously, if I were not sorting and shipping all the base. But most of the time I am going to keep doing that. I'm just kind of thinking out loud, but maybe the rest of the Donruss basketball we won't. You're building the pink velocity set like right now. In this break, you may end up with a whole pink velocity set by the time we get out of the break. Well, not really, because we only got a couple boxes left, but still in all, that's a good goal to have. I actually kind of meant for our next break of this to be a full case, and when I was doing the listing, I forgot to change the quantity in the template. So that's going to be another half case break. So it means our next case will be a half and a half. And then when we get to case number 3 of this, we'll go to a full 12-box case. So the moral of that story is look at the quantity anytime. Obviously, I would hope you would anyway, but sometimes I do switch up full case versus half case, and that will happen on Optic once we get past the second case. We'll start moving into full case breaks. Russell Westbrook to 99 for the Thunder. Oh, Wesley, I'm sorry that you're not having a good break. What team do you have in here? The champ is here, David West Prism for the Warriors. Vince Carter and the Kings to 79. So now that means Kobe can get his pink velocity set going as well. Draymond Green for the Warriors Prism. Courtney Lee for the Knicks Prism. Rookies insert for De'Aaron Fox. That one is not a Prism. Oh, you have the Mavericks in here? Yeah, I don't, I have not. Of course, this is just the back half of the first case for me. This just came out Wednesday. So I don't have enough really behind me yet to know how much Dennis Smith Jr. is coming out. I know we had a couple of inserts for him, I think, out of the first half. Or maybe that was, oh, actually, you know what? That might have been out of Revolution the other night. Jarrett Allen for the Nets Prism. Yeah, it could have been out of Revolution that I'm thinking of. So I don't remember if we pulled much in the way of Dennis Smith Jr. inserts or numbered cards out of the first half of this case. But I want to say we pulled an old school Mavericks auto, and I'm trying to think who the player was. recently out of, might have been out of Optic. I don't know. We've broken a lot of stuff recently between Optic and Revolution and regular Donruss, and sometimes I get my hits mixed up from one break to the next. But hopefully we'll find something for you, Wesley, because we want everybody to have fun. And it's no fun if you don't get something you want. LeBron James for the Cavs All-Stars Prism. All clear for takeoff Jamal Murray insert. There's a Champ is here Dennis Rodman insert. I see a redemption coming up. I see the back of it. Yeah, you know what that means. We're going to save it and flip it over last, because I always do that. There's a prism for the Pacers. That way it gives us something to look forward to after we get to the end of the break. We'll still have one more thing to discover. Iguodala to 199 Golden State Warriors. Clyde Drexler, numbered to, what does that say? 179 on the Clyde Drexler for the Blazers. Oh, well, I appreciate you joining, Wesley. I'm always happy to have you guys join the breaks. I just hope we can find something for you, because like I said, I've been on the other side of that, man. I've sat through breaks before and watched box after box after box of something open, and my team never comes out. Yeah, those can be frustrating for sure. Oh, Adam, you said the redemptions in here have been really good. We didn't pull any redemptions out of the first half of the case, so I don't even know who in this set is a redemption, because this is the first one I've pulled. And lately, I have been so crazy busy with everything that I have not had time to watch very many other breaks, nor have I had time to really buy into very many other breaks. So I haven't seen who the redemptions are in this product. Oh, Adam says Kobe and Allen Iverson are both redemptions. And Wesley says so is Dennis Smith Jr. So there's hope. There's hope. And I've been on, you know, I'm always on, I go on these little streaks with Kobe. We've been pulling Kobe out of a lot of stuff lately. But I'm going to hope that maybe this one will be one of the ones that you guys said. Because Kobe would be awesome to pull. So would Allen Iverson. So would Dennis Smith Jr. So let's hope it's one of those. Oh, and Donovan Mitchell and Durant. Okay, we've got a lot of possibilities then for our redemptions. Or our redemption. It's not plural. We've just pulled one so far. All right, let's stop and look at what we have. We'll open those other little 4 or 5 packs here in a minute. Because I'm getting anxious to see what we have. I can only go so long with opening before I want to start looking at the cards again. Isn't that awful? I know. Wayne Selden for the Grizzlies. Rated rookie prism. I am not good with delayed gratification. It's like I want to know right now. I don't want to ever have to open the packs. I just want them to magically be ready to go. Like they are in Leaf. I think that's probably one of the reasons I particularly appreciate the Leaf products. Aside from the fact that they're all hits and they're all on-card autos, I love the fact that there's no packs to open. They're just in there. You can just grab them out and go. Kevin Durant for the Warriors, 175, all clear for takeoff prism insert. Kyle Kyle Lowry and the Raptors to 99. Caleb Swanigan, Blazers, rated rookie, Prism to 199. A champ is here, Steph Curry. Is that numbered? No, it's just a Prism. But even so, nice to have for the Golden State Warriors. Have a little Steph Curry action. What did we pull Kevin Durant out of the other day? We pulled a couple of Kevin Durants recently. One of them, I think, was in one of the Hit Parade Signature Series boxes. And the other one, what did we pull it out of? Something, oh, was it No, it was Steph, might have been both. We pulled Steph Curry out of Chronicles really recently. He was live in the product. And then we had a redemption in Chronicles that might have been Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant or Kobe Bryant. It was somebody really good. Like that case of Chronicles had some amazing stuff in it. It wasn't amazing rookie stuff. I mean, there was cool rookie stuff in it, but I'm saying it was amazing, like veteran hits in it. To 199, Ryan Anderson and the Rockets. And once again, just based on return on investment, it was a good deal. Milwaukee Bucks, you already had one DJ Wilson. Now you're just being greedy. You have another one. Etwan Moore, Prism for Nola. Evan Turner for the Blazers, Prism. All-Stars Kyle Lowry, Prism for the Raptors. We are closing in on it. We've already, of course, seen our signature in here, but we might still have another thing or two. Dwight Howard, Prism for the Hornets. Might still have another nice insert or two as we go through. All clear for takeoff, Blake Griffin for the Clippers. All right, so now the drum roll. It's time to flip over our redemption and see how awesome it is. It's pretty awesome. It's for the Lakers, but it's Kyle Kuzma, rated rookie signature blue. So Lakers are happy with that hit for sure. So let's go to the Panini checklist. Of course, we're going to verify that it is the Lakers, even though we know it's the Lakers. And it will also tell us what it's going to be numbered to, or it should, anyway. Tell us what it's going to be numbered to. And what did I say the card set was on this again? Rated Rookie Signature Blue. I just shot right past it, didn't I? Rated Rookie Signature Blue. There we go. Card number 174. Kyle Kuzma is going to be numbered to 49 for the Lakers. So, yeah, that's a pretty good redemption. But, man, I was really hoping we were going to find something for Wesley, because he seems like he's been on a bad run of luck lately with breaks. So I was hoping that we could change that for you, Wesley. But I guess we weren't able to pull it off tonight. I'm sorry about that. So let's recap our optic. We'll first flip through our numbered cards again here. And then we'll look at our signature hits. So, of course, more optic to come. As you know, the next two breaks will be in half cases. Then we'll switch to full cases. Trying to think. We don't have any more Revolution. I don't think I have any more Chronicles. I do have a little more Prism, but they're in the blaster boxes. You know, we've done a full case of those blasters a few different times, primarily because it brings out a massive amount of silver prisms in there, in that break. So it's another one of those good return on investment kind of breaks. So we've got some more of that. We've got the leftover Donruss, and then I've got a bunch of stuff from various years that I need to put together. And National Treasures basketball is right around the corner. We're about, what, maybe a little under 2 weeks, about 10 days or so before that comes out, maybe 10, 12 days, something like that. So NT basketball, but that's not the end of basketball this year. They're coming out with those 2 new products, Dominion and Essentials. Dominion's a really high-end one. Essentials is priced about like Select is. So not low-end either, but, you know, 120 or 25 a box, something like that on Essentials. Like 250, 275 on Dominion. DJ Wilson for the Bucks. That is one of 2 that we're going to find in here for Mr. Wilson. TJ Leaf and the Pacers. Those were both on card. Jason Terry to 49 is a sticker auto for the Bucks. Willis Reed for the Knicks is a sticker auto to 49 for the Knicks. The second, DJ Wilson, because, hey, why stop at 1 if you can have 2, right? And then our redemption, nice little Kyle Kuzma redemption for the Lakers to 49. So that's it for tonight. Once again, I thank each and every one of you for bidding with me, breaking with me, chatting with me. Hopefully we'll find some better stuff for you next time, Wesley. If you come back and break with us again, we'll try to have a little better luck for you. So once again, I'll throw up the spreadsheet for anyone who might not have been signed on earlier and you missed your shipping date info, or if you fast forwarded to the end of the recap section. There again, anticipated shipping dates for each of our breaks tonight. And here's the quick look at what we've got coming up in the 5 days ahead. So we'll be doing Optic again on Monday night. And probably again on Thursday night of the upcoming week. And I thought we had some other basketball already listed too, but maybe we don't. I don't know. Sometimes I have them scheduled to start and they haven't started yet, and I think they've started and they haven't yet. So anyway. So that's it for tonight. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate you. If you happen to be in my neck of the woods, hope you can stay warm and out of the snow tomorrow. We'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.